Do we need to do an intro for this?
An intro.
So let's do an intro now.
So do an intro now,
Okay.
and then like explain everything, explain the
Okay.
premise. We probably
Okay.
should have written stuff down, but we didn't.
We didn't. Do you remember the original guy you watched?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you can cite them. Okay, so what's the name of the person?
Wolfy.
Wolfy.
Wolfy VGC on
Okay.
on YouTube.
Okay,
Video.
cool.
Every
So,
Pokemon can beat in a fight. I'm gonna put this on silent.
hello everyone. Not even sure who actually would be the ones to be viewing this, because this is really just an off-the-cuff thing. But for those of you who, I don't know, my name is Hunter.
And my name is Curtis.
Curtis introduced me to this video by Wolfy.
Yeah, Wolfy VGC on YouTube.
So shout out to Wolfy, because this is the reason we're doing this. This is our inspiration. This is our muse. And it was well, you can take your from here. You can explain what it was.
Yeah, so Wolfy VGC on YouTube released this video called Every Pokemon I Could Beat in a Fight, Kanto Edition. And the basic premise is exactly as it sounds. We're just making a tier list of the Generation 1 Pokemon that we think we could beat in a fight. And so we have the rankings right here, starting from top to bottom. We have Obliteratable.
Mm-hmm. So the top is the ones that we feel comfortable with, and as you can see, they kind of get lower and lower in terms of how well we think we could win those fights. We have a separate category for Megas. We're gonna kind of play that by ear as it comes up.
Yeah.
Curtis is convinced that we should put them in their own area, because there's no way in fuck we're gonna beat a
I think
single
that
Mega.
we should just put it into That's Just No Way, because there's just no way. Not in Generation 1.
Yeah,
They made
so-
nothing but shooters in Generation 1.
Yeah. So we have the category in case we want to use it. But yeah, I think that you got the tiers. You've seen the tier list before, so
Oh, that's an assumption, but that's fine.
let's get started. So okay. Oh, this is really important. Actually, these are wild versions, correct? Not Ash's Bulbasaur. Not like
No.
not like the most pinnacle.
These are
peak performance of that Pokemon.
because then we would lose, because Joey's Rattata would obliterate
Yeah,
us, and
that's
then there's
so
no
true.
point.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
mean,
top
yeah.
percentage.
That's top percentage of Rattatas. Shit. Okay.
No, so it's just
Okay.
like your Detective Pikachu style. If you've seen it, you're thrown into the ring with just you
With
and
just-
the Pokemon. Except,
Oh yeah. So my other clarifying question is: it us independently, or is it us together?
independently.
Okay.
We are.
And we have no. Is it Hunger Games style, where there's like we have a place where you can get tools, or is
We
it
don't-
just hands?
The thing about it, it's like I think like
legs,
just
our own-
hands. Like of course, you get to wear shoes. I'd say
Yeah.
you're
You're not naked.
not naked.
That's important. But you're in an environment that is like a net neutral
Yeah,
environment.
but net neutral. If it's water types, it's in a way that
Like, am I gonna be
no.
fighting? Yeah, am I gonna be fighting grass
Am I
types
gonna
in
be
a
in the water?
forest? Am I
Well,
gonna be
so-
fighting water types.
as neutral as possible. So if you're fighting a water type, you will be kind of like how they do it in the anime, where like there will be some like, ground elements. and
Okay,
there will be water
so it's
elements.
like we're in a Pokemon. Let's say we're in a Pokemon stadium.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So setting is a Pokemon stadium.
And it's not
no
favored
no
to
tools.
anybody.
Yeah, it's like a neutral Pokemon stadium.
Yeah, except for water types, which
They
that's
would have
not
like a small pool or
favorable. They get like a
something.
pool.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
get to move around the field as much as you do.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
honestly, I think we're kind of fucked with water types personally.
I know one water type that we should be fine against.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay, so Bulbasaur.
So my reasoning, and if you've watched Wolfie's video before, you may
been a
see
long
some
time.
similarities between. I'm talking to the viewers.
Okay.
I've seen some
Stay away from the
similarities
mic.
between what I say, because I watched that video like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about Bulbasaur is that it does have poison powder,
Mhm.
and it does have
Stun
sleep
spore.
powder, and it does have stun spore.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pretty tough matchup. I think it's possible if it doesn't land.
It also
'cause
still has like Vine Whip and Razor. Does it get Razor Leaf? Or is
Yeah, it
that
gets
later?
Razor Leaf.
Okay.
I don't think it's impossible. And because of its size, I don't think it's unfavorable. Like maybe
mhm.
right on the cusp of 50-50 unfavorable. Because it is
Yeah,
pretty small.
I was gonna say 50-50, but when you mentioned all of the but that was just for sheer of like
But they can miss.
grass type attacks. But yeah, because they have pretty low
Yeah, they
lower
have,
accuracy, like
75%.
75%. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
it's unfavorable.
okay. I
I
can
think
see
it's
that.
unfavorable because the real thing is if yeah, they have lower accuracy, but if just one of them lands, you're at such a huge disadvantage for the rest of the match.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it'd be like
Stun Spore, you don't move.
Stun Spore,
Sleep
you're
Powder,
screwed.
you're
Sleep
asleep.
Powder, you're asleep.
Poison, you're weakened,
Yeah.
and it just has to stall.
Poison, I think Poison's the worst one out of all of them, but like it has two other ones that it can hit. Like if it just goes for the other two, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just because Poison, like you could knock it out.
It's been a long time since I've played Pokemon. Does Poison stack?
No.
Okay.
Well, it depends. There's Poison,
and
regular Poison, and there's Toxic, which
yeah,
builds over time.
Okay. So unfavorable?
I'll just put that in unfavorable.
I think unfavorable.
Honestly, that's a tough match. Ivysaur,
That's a tough match.
it's the same thing.
Ivysaur is the same idea.
It's just bigger. And
then Venusaur.
Venusaur, there's just no way.
Yeah, there's no way.
Venusaur, it's impossible.
Yeah. Which
Honestly,
means Mega Venusaur.
Let's just put Let's put all the Megas are pretty
Megas
much going to be. There's just no way.
Yeah.
But we can at least put it aside for the visual.
Okay. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Ivysaur's a bigger version, and Venusaur's the biggest fucking powerhouse.
Now, I'm gonna say something. I could take on Charmander. 100.
Why
I'm
the
totally
hell?
confident. I think it's probable.
I feel like fire types are the sketchiest ones to go up against.
Look at the anime though. Ash lives.
That's anime.
Well, are we not?
Are we operating on an anime logic?
Well, it's a Pokemon world, dude.
Detective Pikachu was like anime slash. I'm not gonna say realistic logic. It was still a Pokemon world, but at least it was like. Okay, Ash gets like literally like electrocuted.
He doesn't get electrocuted.
He gets shocked deeply. Okay, he gets shocked to the point that he is literally has charred skin.
But he lives.
Are you saying that you think you could survive multiple charred skin shocks? And if that's the case, you're saying that you could survive Charmander actively burning you.
So I could beat.
I think
Charmander.
fire will fuck you up more than you are giving it credit for.
Because the thing about it is like it'll hurt, but if I just run through it. It's a small little Charmander. I could beat the shit. It's a salamander, dude. I could beat the shit out of that. It's like small. Like I'm not saying I'm not gonna take damage, but
you're not gonna.
It's
you're
gonna
get third degree.
You're gonna
get at least third-degree burns.
People survive third-degree burns. Oh, Charmeleon does have claws.
Claws bigger.
It's kind of an issue. It's not too much bigger. I don't think it's too big.
A little bit bigger. Like stronger though.
It's stronger.
I would bump it up to 50-50. I would think. I would.
I'd put that on. Cause
I don't know.
Like it's a small.
It's not well.
It's
how big is a Charmeleon? What, like 3'6"?
I mean,
it strikes me as like 3'6". It strikes me as like Hobbit height.
I mean, well, for one thing, not to go on a tangent, but I could beat up a Hobbit. I'm just gonna see that right now.
That's fine. That's easy. Well, but they're hella lucky.
So 3'7", so you're close.
They have the
1.1 meters for our
international friends.
Viewers. He's stronger and he's got claws.
I think
he'll take out a leg, dude.
I think something that I'm standing up. I think something that's in leg. If you can kick its head, that's a big advantage.
But it can also swipe at your leg with its claws.
Not if you juke it. Not if you go like crane kick. You put one leg up and you swap it halfway through.
Okay, but I can't do that. Can you do that?
You just saw me do it. I put one leg up and then
with
I switch.
It was for the viewers. It was pretty slow. It was pretty. Listen,
what's Charmeleon's speed? Probably pretty good, actually.
Probably faster than
faster than my shitty switch kick.
Its speed is not the worst speed, but it's also not like crazy. But like, what? Or we're gonna bring base stats into this. It has an 80 speed.
80 speed.
A good minimum speed for a sweeper.
So we're saying 50-50.
We can put in 50-50. For me personally, I'm putting that in unfavorable. I don't, because if it swipes at your leg, you don't have a leg to stand on.
Oh, I'm going with unfavorable because you know why? I'm remembering the manga where the Charmeleon slices the fucking Arbok in half.
Well, there you go. I'm granted it is a trained Charmeleon, but like it has the capability.
No, it was a Charmeleon that did that.
No, it was a trained Charmeleon, I assume.
Yes, but it has the potential.
It's got the potential.
Yeah.
I've just been saying that the entire time, but it's fine.
Well, yeah, no, I got you there, but
Charizard, there's no way.
But there was no evidence. I couldn't remember the specific example. Charizard, no way. I feel like a lot
evidence?
Of these...
You can see it. There's empirical evidence in front of your face.
I didn't know that its claws were big enough to cut off a leg.
Don't you remember the anime where like when they use like slash and stuff, it like glows and it gets longer and it's like that?
Oh yeah, it does no slash.
Charizard, there's just no way.
Charizard, no way. The Megas.
There's just no way.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know. Charizard Y. I don't know. It's kind of a bitch.
Charizard. Which one's Charizard Y?
The non-cool one.
The non-cool one. Okay.
Yep. Squirtle.
Do you want to? Let's just to make him feel that.
Just obliteratable.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck Charizard. Why the
No,
fucking
get that out of here. There's no way.
Goddamn Point Dexter of the of the Megas.
There's just no way.
Fine. Squirtle, obliterate.
I could take on a Squirtle.
I could.
Because you put it on its back, what's it gonna do?
It has a shell. That's the only like problem.
But if you're able to pick it up and like hold it like
it has a shell back. If you get on its back, which I would think one is not hard to do, and two, this is fucked up, but like I think a person stomping could break a turtle shell pretty handily if you give them time. And that's all Squirtle's defenses.
Yeah, it's got water.
Squirtle can use Bubble Beam,
but like it's a little turtle. It's a little turtle. I could take on that turtle. If I slip though, maybe not. But...
Yeah. You're more of a danger to yourself than I think Squirtle is a danger to you in that fight.
I assume much stronger shell. I assume stronger water, bigger,
stronger. But I don't know. It's water, man.
But like water strong. Blastoise is no joke.
Oh, I'm so scared to get hit by water. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was about to say.
Blastoise could actually. It's like
Blastoise can like shoot through like a fire hydrant.
Beam
or something.
It's like a firefighter's hose.
War
Turtle, I honestly put into probably. I still think it's not much better. I don't think it's better enough than Squirtle to put it into 50-50.
Okay, that's fair.
I still think
I don't feel too threatened by it.
Yeah. Blastoise, there's just no way.
It will literally blow a hole through you.
Megas, get that out of here. Caterpie.
There's no way.
there's no way I could beat that. If it hits you a string shot once, I'm
so
out.
Slow. No, I like the thing is like I don't like bugs.
Does Caterpie even have?
I don't think it gets poison. It gets tackle.
It gets poison shot, doesn't it?
I don't think so. That's Weedle because Weedle's poison type. Caterpie's just bug.
Caterpie's just bug. Yeah. So it gets what? String shot and tackle.
String shot, tackle. Probably yeah.
That's really all. Yeah. So that's fine. That's not.
I don't like bugs too much, but like I could take on a Caterpie if I needed to.
If you're in, I don't like bugs that much either. But if I'm in a one-on-one fight against a bug,
I'm saying I could. Yeah. And honestly, Metapod, I feel like.
But how? Like, how do you fight? How do you fight that which cannot?
But it can't beat me either.
Yeah.
And like I don't want to say it's a 50-50 because I'm gonna get tired, but like it's
but
not gonna beat me. And
statistically speaking, it's a 50-50 because I can't beat it as much as it can't. So you're saying it's unfavorable?
Well, so it can learn tackle and it knows harden, and that's kind of a problem.
So so here's my
if you take it out quick
before it uses harden,
before it uses harden a bunch. But it doesn't have good mobility. I'd put it in probably. I'm not going to say unfavorable, because I think at the end of the day, it's
I don't think it's unfavorable.
Little bug.
My only thing is because you said it yourself, I can't beat it in equal amounts that it cannot beat me, given time going on. Which that, to me, sounds like textbook 50-50.
But realistically,
you have the jump on.
Those are conditions. Those are very conditional. Because I don't think you can just spam harden.
Yeah, especially if you just rush it before. Yeah, I think probably makes sense.
Over time, I think it's just possible.
Yeah, I know there are going to be some people who think it's obliteratable, but I think probably
Butterfree, unfavorable.
Butterfree, because it knows the
hurricane.
Spores.
It knows spores. I think it knows hurricane. It knows bug buzz, which is crazy, and it's flying. Flying types are just hard for a human matchup.
Hard, yeah.
I don't want to say it's impossible though, because it is a butterfly.
But it's like it knows like sleep. It knows all the powders.
I think it's another unfavorable.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Lined up there with Bulbasaur. Weedle.
Probably.
Why is that?
It's a poison sting.
And that's its really only threat, yeah?
Yeah, that's its only threat.
Am I missing anything?
Do I think I
know string shot too, right?
I think probably yeah.
Probably no string shot.
It's like the thing is like, do I think realistically that I would die? No. But is there more of a threat? Yeah. Because obliteratable, I'm thinking I'm gonna get out of it, and I'm probably gonna be pretty
obliteratable in my eyes is you kick its ass and you walk off, you get lunch, no problem. Like you're cruising for the day.
Like I might go to the hospital after a Weedle fight just for poison.
Yeah, but like I feel like even that you just like you pop a Benadryl, you fucking take some ibuprofen, you sleep it off, you take a long nap and you're good to go.
But I'm still gonna put that in probably.
That's what I view probably as, by the way. Is like after the fight, like you ice your stuff.
Oh, I thought you
take a nap
personally.
No,
like you could not take me on a probably scale.
No. I'm saying probably I view as like that is how like the end of the day after the fight goes out. Obliteratable is like You literally saw it on the street. You kicked its ass. You kept walking.
I just
Like,
can't
not a
put it on the
problem.
same tier as Caterpie because it is more of a threat than Caterpie.
Yeah, I agree. I think probably is a good home.
And Kakuna, same thing.
Kakuna, same as Metapod.
It's same as Metapod. I mean, it is more lethal than Metapod because
Mhm.
it does know Poison Sting still. But I don't know if it's.
It's also more. Isn't it? It's more aggressive, isn't it?
It could be a 50-50.
I was gonna say I feel like this one's,
Or-
if anything, 50-50 because it's like it also can harden.
It can harden and it can poison you.
Yeah, it can harden you and it can poison you, and I believe it can string shot you.
But I don't want to call it unfavorable because I don't want to be a bitch. But
I think 50-50
I think that
is
might
what
be the
we-
first.
I think that's
50.
that's a good 50.
There's just no way.
Beedrill,
It's like a 3 foot tall bee. I can't deal with a
I can't deal
like
with
a
normal
less
bee.
like a half-inch bee. There's no way.
Well, you did back in high school when you got Team Costa to work on the bee nests or where those walk.
Yeah, I got other
You got
people
other people
to
to
pay
work on it.
other people to get rid of bees.
That's true. That's true, and we appreciate you for it. The Mega,
God,
get the fuck out of here.
I hate bees.
Pidgey is a bird, and they have hollow bones. I could step on this bird.
If it's on the ground,
I could clap. I put my hands out. I go. I smack it.
do you think you could do that to a pigeon? When's the last time you went up to a pigeon
Do
and
you
like
think that the
smacked
pigeon
it?
could?
This is a fighting pigeon.
Do you think
this is a
do you
fighting
think
pigeon?
the pigeon could do enough damage to me before I'm
It
able
knows
to do
peck
that?
and shit. It has talents. This is a literal fighting
It's not
monster.
a fighting. It's a bird.
It's a bird that is evolution to fight you.
So you think it's not an obliterate? You think
It's
a
not an
probably.
obliterate because it's a flying type too, and it's kind of like
Yeah, but birds
fast.
have hollow
It's the-
bones, dude. They're
Oh my
so
God,
you take your shoe off and you throw it, and if it lands one hit, that
The
shit's
most
down.
I'll give you for Pidgey is probably because there's just no way it's obliteratable.
I feel like you could fucking smoke this guy. Like I feel like it's no you land one
Can
good
I-
hit. You land.
Can I beat
Literally,
a pigeon? The answer is
you-
yes. Can I beat a Pidgey? It's like that thing knows moves.
You land
it knows
one
moves.
good hit on a Pidgey, it's down for the count.
But no, imagine it's a pig. Like imagine a bird that knows like karate.
I'll put it in.
right.
I feel like if anything, you're talking about Pidgeot or Pidgeotto. No,
well,
Pidgeot.
the Pidgeot. No, that's Pidgeotto.
That's Pidgeotto, and then it evolves into Pidgeot.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I
the
get
thing about
those two.
Pidgeotto is that I think it's unfavorable because it's another flying thing that's even faster, that's even stronger, and it's flying. Hunter, it can just swipe at you.
Mhm.
We're not accustomed to
Okay.
fighting anything.
That makes
for
sense.
one.
To me. That makes sense to me. I say unfavorable for that because it's bigger, stronger, harder, better,
harder,
faster,
better,
stronger.
faster, stronger, and
The-
also there's just no way.
Pidgeot's
It knows like
out.
hurricane. and
Yeah,
it's just,
Pidgeot
it's
was
so
fucking
big.
devastated. I didn't even know they had a Mega for that.
Yeah, that's just no way.
That's pretty cool. Rattata.
No, the thing is
That's a rat.
it could kill you.
It could kill you if you're not careful.
Like if it has rabies, you're just done. If
But
it has poke
If
rabies,
it has Pokerus, does Pokerus transfer to humans?
the thing about Pokemon is that it was beneficial. Just 'cause
Yeah,
I think it made it so that you gained EVs faster.
Pokerus I remember was a good thing. You
It was a
wanted
good
to have
thing. You wanted
Pokerus.
to have wanted to have
Um,
Poke herpes, basically.
But oh lord,
But see, the thing is, like in real life, I'm gonna set a trap for a rat.
but
If
you
you
don't
put
have
a-
any tools in,
But if
in this
but
fight.
if in real life, if it's one-on-one versus me and a rat, it's like I could probably kill, but I'm gonna be freaked out. I'm not gonna lie.
So I think, and correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like, in terms of physical warfare, it's obliteratable. In terms of mental warfare, it's like 50-50, which makes it become probable.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's a probably, but
Yeah.
like it's definitely
There's-
if
and
you get bit
I'll
and it
be
has
honest,
rabies,
there's-
you're probably gonna. Well, no, we can cure rabies. There are rabies.
There's rabies shot. If you get your rabies shot before the fight, if you get all soup, which I'm assuming you're gonna get all souped up, you're gonna get your vaccinations before the fight.
But still, maybe it
Um,
has rabies.
Yeah. Also, if we're doing Anime World, like I don't know if rabies exists in the Pokemon universe.
And also, we gotta consider if that thing knows. I don't know if it learns Hyper Fang, if that's just Eradicate thing,
Mhm.
but it knows like Super Fang, which takes out half your health. So just imagine
Right. It takes
like
just
it,
one
just
bite.
one bite. It's just like a little pinch on the arm, and you're just
Uh-huh.
boned.
The other thing, and I don't know if this has been probably addressed, probably not. I feel like for whatever reason, fighting mammals is going to be way harder because they're fleshy and
I think it just depends.
it's harder to like disassociate. Like you see a snake, you're like, that's a snake. Gotta fight
Well,
that.
you have to
But,
remember
like, something about
everything
a big
lays
rat.
eggs. So
That's true, actually. Everything comes from an egg.
the only mammal is a platypus Pokemon, and I don't know if there's a platypus Pokemon. But that's the only
there
one
was a
confirmable.
there was a Fakemon of one.
Well, I don't count Fakemons because I have nothing.
Raticate
unfavorable.
There's not no way.
But it is a huge rat.
That's gonna be hard.
I
That's gonna be hard. And yeah, he has. Well, can't Raticates like they can like chew through like wire cables? And
They can
shit.
chew.
Like they can chew
regular
through.
rats can do that.
But like
Raticate.
But I feel like Raticate could do it faster.
like
and
playing
better.
the games, the animation for Hyper Fang is so intense that I feel like it could just like shatter the bone in your arm.
Yeah.
And if it shatters your like femur, you could die from that.
And I feel like it wouldn't take much.
I think that's just a normal attack for it.
Yeah.
Spearow, same thing. It's
Same as Pidgey.
Probably, but it is more aggressive, I think.
It is more aggressive.
Fearow, there's just no way.
I think there's
Look
no
at that
way.
beak.
Drill Peck.
Drill Peck,
We're done.
And it's just so big and intimidating.
Yeah.
Now, Ekans, do I think I could beat a garden snake? The answer...
It has a Rattler.
And it is poison type.
It's poison type, so it's
But I
probably more like a
imagine-
rattlesnake.
Now, do I think I could beat a rattlesnake? The thing
That's
is...
really the question.
It's like... Will I die after? Maybe. But, like, do I think... maybe it's a 50-50.
Oh, shit, that's so hard.
Because, like, if you both die, it's a 50-50, technically.
If you both die... Wait, is that how that works?
Yeah, it's like a mutual KO.
Oh, yeah, if you both die,
Yeah,
that's 50-50.
that's a 50-50.
Yeah. Because unfavorable is it kills you.
Yeah, I'm...
Gotcha.
I love looking at snakes.
I also
Mentally-
think it is hard, but aren't there ways to like trick snakes or to like get their like goad them?
Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to trick a snake?
I could listen if in the heat of battle when I'm reading my opponent and I'm really just getting
You're reading a
inside-
snake.
and I'm getting
reading this.
I'm getting
you're reading
inside
an
my
Ekans.
opponent's head and I can like read them.
You can read the seconds.
I feel like this, and this is coming from the perspective of someone who knows a lot about nothing about snakes. If they lunge at you and they miss, there's a good opportunity there. There's a good attack of opportunity if you're going by D&D rules.
You have to anticipate it, react fast enough, which you can react fast enough, but also you have to be in a position where you can capitalize. But also, in real life snakes, if they lunge, it does take a lot of energy. But at the same time, this is a Pokemon, so I just assumed that they got a good amount of energy.
I think 50-50.
I think it's a 50-50.
I think it's a 50-50.
Arbok though, there's no way.
Arbok.
There's
no way?
It's a big snake, dude.
Are you sure it's not unfavorable?
It's a big snake.
Oh yeah, and honestly, if it wraps you, you're done. There's nothing.
Like-
There's nothing you can do about that. All right, I'll put it in on
Like
there's no way.
it's, I assume, stronger poison. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big snake, and it's 11 feet 6 inches.
Oh fuck.
It's 3.5 meters.
Fuck that. Hell no. Good lord. All right.
Pikachu,
Mr. Mascot himself.
Mr. Mascot. See, for me personally,
I want to dunk on this guy, dude. He's
I
had
could-
it fucking coming.
I could obliterate a Pikachu like mentally, but like
Yes.
realistically.
Yes. Agreed.
Realistically, I put it at the same threat as Charmander.
Probable. Yeah.
No.
It's gonna zap you a little bit. You're gonna get a little.
It's gonna zap me.
You're gonna get. Yeah. You're like what's that like those like fake pens?
Yeah,
Like, you press them.
those fuck me up.
Oh, those mess you up.
Yeah, those mess me up. But I can do it. I have so much contempt for Pikachu that I could do it.
I feel like the sheer rage, like the hate fire that you can use to fuel your fight against Pikachu, I think puts it into.
I've
probably.
always hated Pikachu. I could do it. I just know it in my bones. I could do it.
Send him at me. Send him at me. I'll take him.
No, Raichu.
Hold me back. Hold me back.
I don't know about Raichu.
Raichu, unfavorable. He's still a rat. He's just a big rat with electric powers.
Okay, yeah, but a big rat with electric powers is not something we're used to. But he is small.
How big?
2 feet 7.
2.7.
Or
okay.
0.8 of a meter. It's not such bad.
Impossible.
But unfavorable at least. Sandshrew.
Sandshrew.
Now, I
dirt
will say-
type.
Dirt type?
Yeah, dirt type.
Dirt type, Sandshrew. I didn't know what a shrew was until a few years ago. I didn't really understand the name.
Either.
It's a weird thing.
The only problem here is that it's gonna dig
sturdy.
underground a lot. It's sturdy and it's gonna dig around a lot, so it's gonna like get away from you, kind of be.
But like, I imagine it. Can I beat like an armadillo? And like probably.
You probably could. You could definitely.
Sandshrew.
I'm gonna put obliterate actually. I think it's gonna be evasive, and that's gonna be our biggest problem.
Yeah, I think I'm fine with obliterate. Now
Sandslash.
I think
that's unfavorable.
Look at those claws, dude.
Actually, I think that's theirs. Yeah,
those are digging claws.
There's no way. Plus, because now it has
spikes.
Yeah. See, Sandshrew, we just had to deal with defense. This guy.
This is like an armadillo porcupine with claws.
Yeah. So I don't think there's any way actually.
Nidoran.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll put this in a probable because I think it has less offensive power than Ekans, even though they're both poison. So I put that in probable.
I think probable's fair. The next one, these get a little okay.
Nidorina.
Nidorina.
I put that in the.
Let's actually.
I'm not comfortable putting it in anything higher than a 50-50, just because it is bigger, and I assume when a poison type Pokemon evolves, it does get more powerful poison.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, it gets stronger all around. Its stats go up.
Yeah.
So
at least
its special attack will go up. Therefore, its poison will go up. I think 50-50 is fair for that.
Nidoqueen, there's just no way.
Nidoqueen, we're out.
I respect women too much that I couldn't do it.
I respect you for that.
But you don't respect women. I get it.
Yeah, you
cancel
it. Okay.
And same thing.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Actually, that's interesting. I don't know if I want to put Nidorino in unfavorable, because stats-wise, he's more offensive, and Nidorina is more defensive. And I assume that also translates into aggression. So I might put that in unfavorable.
I think so. I think that's fair. And then Nidoqueen would go into the same. Or Nidoking, sorry.
There's just no way.
No way. Clefairy.
I could fuck up a Clefairy.
Destroy it. It's gone.
Actually, Hunter, I will
Metronome.
Metronome. But if it
uses Metronome,
it pulls out something good with Metronome, you may just be screwed. I want to put that in probably.
Do you want to actually put in fit? Actually,
good.
Yeah.
I think out of 10 times, I'm gonna beat it more than 5. But that's just because statistically Metronome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how often does Metronome like actually?
It's gonna get something
land a good hit. Yeah.
That's the thing.
So yeah. We can agree if it didn't have Metronome,
it'd be done. It'd be done. Now,
Clefable.
Clefable is interesting. I think
it's 50-50.
Oh, I don't think it is.
You don't think so?
I think it's unfavorable. Because
it still knows Metronome. What else does it have now?
It's 4-3, so it's like a little person with magical powers. So could you beat, like, a kind of 12 dwarf?
So could I beat the protagonist from Madoka Magica? That's kind of the question.
I've never seen it, but the answer is probably no.
She was a magic girl.
Well, I know Madoka Magica is magical girl. I don't think you could. Magic's hard, dude.
Magic's pretty rough.
Clefable is actually like a magical Pokemon.
There's so much shit you can't plan for when there's magic involved.
And like Moonblast is a pretty powerful move. It's a powerful Pokemon. Of course, it's a fairy type. Of course it does Moonblast. It's the Moon Pokemon or something.
Yeah.
I put that in unfavorable.
I think you're right. I think the only thing that you have going for it is that it wouldn't even want to fight you. So you do have the element of surprise because it probably just wants to be your friend. And if you kind of go under with that guy,
I assume that they're trying to tussle. Like they do want to win the fight, but I think their personalities definitely do go into effect.
Yeah,
but
so I think unfavorable is a good call.
It's just more powerful Metronome.
Yeah. And hello everyone, I'm sorry for the abrupt ending, but this video went way longer than we ever intended it to go. So that is the end of part 1, but there are 3 parts that we have done, and they are all going to be published at the same time. Part 2, the link should be somewhere up here. Feel free to find it. I'll figure out how to make it happen. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you all had a fun time, and I will see you over there. Peace.